you know that when multiplying surds, all we need to do is to multiply the numbers inside the root sign? For example, A is the number inside the root sign here, and B is the number inside the root sign here. So to multiply surd A and surd B, the answer will be surd AB. Yes, we multiply A times B and retain the root sign. Now let's do this using real numbers. Okay, in our first example, we are to simplify root 2 times root 7. And the rule is we multiply the numbers inside the root sign. Here the number is 2 and here the number is 7. So we say 2 times 7. That will give us root 14. And this is the answer. What if we have root 3 multiplying root 5? The same rule applies. So let's do that. Root 3 multiplying root 5. This will be root 15. How? To multiply the number inside the root sign with the number inside the root sign here. So 3 times 5 will give us 15. This becomes the final answer. Now before we move to example 2, do this. Root 6 times root 5. Drop your answer in the comments. Now let's go over to example 2. What if the surds we are multiplying have coefficients like this, 3 and 2? Let us see how the solution will be. So we have 3 root 5 times 2 root 3. In this kind of problem, the numbers outside the root sign, the coefficients, will marry themselves. 3 will marry 2. And the numbers inside the root sign will marry themselves. 5 will marry 3. So we have 3 times 2. 3 times 2 multiplying root 5 times root 3. So 3 times 2 is 6. Dot root 5 times root 3. Remember, 5 will marry 3. 5 times 3 will be 15. So we have root 15. 6 times root 15 will be 6 root 15. This is the final answer. If you understood this example, then do this. 2 root 3 multiplying 3 root 7. And drop your answer in the comment section. Now let's move on to example 3. Alright, we have root 2 multiplying root 2. Remember the first principle. When multiplying, the number inside the root sign will multiply the number inside the other root sign. So normally this becomes root 4 because 2 times 2 will give us 4. So we have root 4. But recall that 4 is a perfect square. And the square root of 4 is what? Is 2. So the answer is 2. But what does this tell you? Whenever a surd is multiplying itself, the answer is the number inside the root sign. For example, root 2 is multiplying itself. So we throw away the root signs and just write 2. This means that root 6 times root 6 will be equal to 6, right? Because root 6 times root 6 will give us root 36. And the square root of 36 is 6. Similarly, root 10 times root 10 is equal to 10, right? Remember, when a surd is multiplying itself, throw away the root sign and pick the number. That means root 21 times root 21 will be equal to 21. It is that simple. What about root 30 times root 30? Do this also and drop your answer in the comments. Now let us move on to example 4. Okay, this time we have two problems. Simplify 2 root 3 times 3 root 3 and simplify 3 root 5 and 7 root 5. It's no time to waste. Let's go straight to the solution. The first problem, we have 2 root 3 times 3 root 3. Recall that when we have surds with coefficients, the numbers outside the root sign will marry themselves. So 2 times 3 will be 6 dot root 3 root 3. Since root 3 and root 3 are the same, we throw away the root sign. Remember the last example, right? So we say 3, and 6 times 3 will give us 18. So 18 is the answer. Let us go straight to the second problem. We have 3 root 5 times 7 root 5. The coefficients 3 will multiply 7. So we have 21 times root 5 multiplying itself. We do what? We discard the root sign and take 5. That means we now have 21 times 5, and that will give us 105. This becomes the final answer. Now your turn. Do this. 5 root 6 multiply 2 root 6 and drop your answer in the comment section. Next lesson will be how to divide surds. Subscribe so that you don't miss it.